Why would I? Why would I be so lividly upset with the Métis Nation? What could they have ever done to me? They're such a good organization that helps so many random other people, especially even people who are not Métis. What's your fucking problem, Mr. Willett? I am handicapped. I have brain damage. I was hurt at a young age. I recovered enough to get some senses back, and then I was hurt again. I didn't stand a chance at home purchase because of my employment history and my financial situation. The government of Canada offered us money to replace lost family historical wealth by forced relocation, forced restriction of travel, etc. So the Métis Nation was given money to help me. They were given money to buy each citizen a house. They were given money to help each citizen buy outright into a franchise of their choice, be it Tim Hortons, McDonald's, or other. That is hundreds of thousands of dollars. They are given money to be re-educated by whatever choice they means, whether it's real estate, doctor, lawyer, or truck driving school, not just a $5,000 truck driving school course. Lots of people want to be something in life, and we're restricted. So what did they do to me? Greg Garrett looked me in the eye and told me that because of my race and genetic history, I'm not competent enough, and I will never see any assistance from the Métis Nation to help me buy a home. I will never see any assistance to lift me out of poverty. I will never see any assistance to buy into a franchise or other. In fact, the way he worded it was, if you're on ODSP, we are not going to lift you out of poverty. If ODSP doesn't do it for you, we are not going to do it for you. The best you can hope for is a cheap apartment through Native Housing. We've taken the housing money and we're not buying you houses. We're not lifting you out of poverty. We're buying into Ontario Housing. We're contracting out to Ontario Housing. So Native Housing will be Ontario Housing. If you fuck up in Ontario Housing or Native Housing, you're out. That's it. You're done. You're on your own. That's not lifting our people out of poverty, motherfucker. That's outright robbing us. That's fleecing us. That's grand larceny. That's misappropriation of funds. That's breach of trust. That is so many things. Why am I upset? Oh, why are you not upset at Greg Garrett and the Métis Nation of Southern Georgian Bay and their outright systemically racist attitude, up to and including teaching PCMNO incoming politicians their policies? Their policy of, we are too stupid to be lifted out of poverty. And the youth, they're giving me the same answer as Greg Garrett. Why would you say stuff like that? That's what I say to the new PCMNO, and their response is, well, it's true, isn't it? Greg Garrett has become so comfortable with saying that to people that the people of the Native, First Nation, and Métis Nation actually accept this man who wears our medicine bag, not of our culture, telling us that we are incompetent and not worthy of being lifted out of poverty, and he is praised for saying so. That's why I'm upset. You've stolen everything this nation gave us to be lifted out of poverty, and you left us in poverty and spit in our face. That's my problem, Gregory Garrett of Port Minicol, Ontario, Southern Georgian Bay Métis Nation. You are not only an imposter, you are an outright racist, a tyrant, and an oppressor. You are no different than Hitler. Keep everything, tell the people they're not worthy, fleece it, take as much as you can, as far as you can, and then step out. Can't believe this is being allowed to happen.